Hey guys, this is Mr. H. This question was taken from the August 2022 Regents exam. And it's an example of one of those questions we call rearranging the formula. So the original formula that they give us is to calculate the volume of a trapezoid. So it's 1/2 the A times parentheses B plus C times H. Now they don't even tell us what those letters are, because they're saying we don't care what the letters represent. What we want you to do is we want you to get B by itself. So whenever they give you a formula and they've got one variable by itself, and then they want you to get this variable now by itself, so they want to get B by itself. So this is how you can do it. Now, they want you to do it algebraically, but if it's in the multiple choice section, you can use the storing feature. So let me show you how you can do it. So every variable that you see on the right-hand side of the equation, you're going to give a number. So A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, C is equal to 4, and H is equal to 5. And all we're going to do is we're going to plug in all those numbers, and then we are going to calculate using the formula what V is. And then once we get that equation equal to each other, we're just going to go through and key in each one of the answer choices until we find the one that's actually true. So let me show you exactly what I mean. So now I'm going to go from here to my calculator. So let's go here, and I'm going to start by storing 2 into A, and then I'm going to do 3, and I'm going to store that into B, and then I'm going to take 4 and store that into C, and then I'm going to take 5 and I'm going to store that into H. All right, now once I've done that, I'm going to use all of these variables, and I'm going to calculate using the formula what the volume should be. So basically what I'm doing is just making this true statement. I'm setting the right-hand side and the left-hand side equal to each other. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the formula. It's going to be 1/2. And then I got A. Now remember, you got to put some multiplications in here because you got all these letters. So this is going to be parentheses. It's going to be B plus C. Then we have parentheses, and then I'm going to put another times, and this is times H. So basically, now, so that would be the volume. If we take all those numbers and put them in, so I'm going to store 35 into the letter V, which is right here. Now, what I've done is I've made this a true, I've made an equation where the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side. I set those purposely. Now, all I have to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to start keying in each one of these equations until I find one that's true. So let's go. So the first one is B equals, and then it is a fraction. It's V over 2A. Remember, I have to put a multiplication between those letters. Otherwise, the calculator thinks we're trying to create a new variable called the AH variable, and we don't want that. Plus C. Now I press enter. It gives me a false. So that's not correct. Something that is not right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the second one. I'm just going to copy the first, and I'm going to change that plus to a minus. And I'm going to press enter, and I get another false. So I would go here, and I'm going to cross this one out, and I'm going to cross this one out. Now I'm going to try this one right here. So it's 2V over AH plus C. So let me go and let's see. I can copy this one right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 2 times the V, and I'm going to get rid of the 2 down here. And let's see what we get. I get a false. So it looks like it should be the last one. But just to be sure, let's do it. So I'm going to copy this, just highlight it, and then press enter. And I'm going to change the plus C to a minus C. And hopefully we get a true statement. We do. That's the answer. That's the one we're gonna choose. That's the correct one. So basically, the one that gives us a true is what we're looking for. These gave me a false, a false, a false. This was the only one that gave me a true. We're done. All right, I'm gonna post this